mentioning his name, we're going to go on board with Swanee here first of all, as he's using that M8. He has got the lightweight, toughness, dexterity and extreme conditioning perks, and he's going instantly up top, of course, that middle hard point, just to provide some cover. Yeah,
I think interesting move by him at the start, just to go up top, because they might kind of lose a fair amount of points there, but he's going to get picked off straight away by Knifer. I think no one's really going to get foothold in the game here. You'll probably just see them trying to hold this spawn and keep themselves in the game for the first half point.
Yeah, the first points are on the board for Fariko. They are actually still not got themselves in that first half point. This Fariko lineup are very, very highly motivated. As soon as like any kills seem to happen, they just go out of this room, don't they? They just move themselves up, get their voices going. Now we still are on board with Tommy. He's not had the greatest of starts there, 1 and 2. Instantly got picked off on the top, and now it looks as if they're sort of setting up for the next hard point with just 15 seconds left on that original one. But look at that spawn, Furluff.
And they've also allowed themselves to go 35 points behind off the first hard point, so a pretty poor start from them, and lost the spawn as well, so yeah, they couldn't have gone much worse, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they do need to get themselves set up on this next hard point. Tommy right round to the side and picks off that first kill. Taking control, goes for the two-piece, does manage to get that. Does he get the third? No, he doesn't. Taken down by Torres. Torres gets shut down by Excellence though, so this is looking much better from Tommy in that middle map now that he has pulled out an SMG. Of course, originally started out as an SMG player, switched to ARs, and now in this lineup, perhaps more of an SMG player alongside Excellence.
I think that's the thing about Prof, they're so diverse with their roles. They seem to just kind of switch freely between ARs and SMGs, like whichever's.
With the exception of Swanee, of course. Yeah. He very rarely has anything but an AR in his hands.
Strictly M8. I think he uses Type 25 on this map actually, which is, there you go, he's actually using Type 25.
Yeah, you were right then, yeah.
I think we should have a look at him with that.
You want to go on board with Swanee? Let's see what he is doing there with that Type 25. Got himself in this bottom hard point already, currently 10 and 6 and setting up. Excellence, of course, being the huge objective player there with the first 3 captures. And Crofty currently trailing by 50 points. Not what we'd expect from them.
And contested underground. Swanee's playing it pretty smart here, just holding this right side underground, just waiting for support from his teammates to get 2 pieces from him there.
Nice play from one of those. He takes down 2. He waits for a third to come towards him. Not actually doing so. Knows he's got the support of his teammate who has just died around him. Perhaps he thought he had a secondary. Goes for a knife lunge, gets knifed by Knifer in response to that attempt of a knife. How many times can you say knife in one go? But now Swanee pushing back in underground, and Crofty do take control of this hard point.
Yeah, if they can manage to get this last 30, then they'll be right back in it here. And they have managed to pick up the kills, and they should get this last 20. I think they'll be looking to get up top.
Arguably the easiest hard point to hold on the game.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, you've got to do something seriously wrong to lose control of it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a case of all 4 of the enemy team do need to push in all at the same time. Now, Swanee adamant that they would be around that spawning area, which Knifer was, just taken down in the back. Swanee spawning in the middle map now, and just going to push in towards that bottom lounge area. Not seeing anybody in there, just going for a bit of a spray through that wall. Has seen a trophy system, and Fariko do manage to take control of this early on, but only a 30-point lead now. It's getting a lot closer as we get into the later stages of the game.
Yeah, with a good hold on the ground, they're right back in this game. And Swanee's going to get taken out.
Dropped down. If we just mix things up a bit, let's get on board with Crazy, currently on a 3-kill streak, and is going to go for the 4th. Almost gets turned on there by Gunchi, but does have the help of Rush to sort of help him out a little bit there. Just securing a few more points on this hard point. 40 points, going for a 3-piece here. Crazy with the triple. Torres breaks up that kill feed. That is huge play from Crazy there, and does get himself all of his kill streaks. Of course, now he has got the death machine and that lightning strike, and Hellstorm jumping down, still on the same streak now, takes down Gunchi in the back, going for his, what is this? This is on a 7-kill streak now, going for his 8, does manage to pick that up as well, goes for the knife, but does finally manage to get taken down by Gunchi. Wow, he was alive for a long time there. That was a huge play from Crazy, running riot on that hard point.
I'm surprised he hasn't pulled his score streaks in here, because Prof, there you go, actually Knife has brought his in, and the team kill on Crazy. So they've broken the setup now, so they should be able to get some decent points in now.
Yeah, like you say, you thought there was going to be some score streaks utilised to start with, but did come in from his teammate, as he's just going to go for a couple of kills there, but they did get taken down by Rush. See, that's a little bit of miscommunication between the 2 teams there. I think they all aimed at the same people, so at least it was guaranteed kills for the team, but just probably could have used them a little bit better. As Crazy pushing in towards Sofas now, gets a 2-piece once again, taking down Tommy and Gunchi, sees one on that far left, he's going for the 3rd, just managed to pick that up. Crazy having a belting game so far. 18-14 currently on. Rush playing really, really well on 22-16. This Fariko are a force to be reckoned with. Let's mix things up. Let's get back on board with Prophecy. Let's give Excellence some airtime, see how he's playing. 17-20 with the most amount of captures for his team.
They definitely had a slow start here, Prof. They're going to have to do something here to get back in the game. You can see they got the bottom spawn for the next one, so they should be able to get some decent points in.
Not if they're getting outshot by Torres like that.
He has spawned out as well, so
Rush owns that kill feed there, taking down all 4 members of the Prophecy lineup. This is huge play from Fariko. This is getting very, very dangerous for Prof. Of course, we've said on stream already they've not had the greatest start to the tournament. They have only won 1 game out of 4. Could they be losing here and going down into the loser bracket very, very early on?
That is 110 points behind now. That is a big gap to breach.
Let's have a look at Torres, who's currently in that hard point. Does manage to pick himself up a 2-piece. Gets the 3rd on Tommy as well, and is going back in towards that area. Of course, they won't be able to win it on this hard point. It's first to 250 points, or the most amount of points captured in 10 minutes. But 4 minutes left on that clock. I think this is going to go score limit, unless Prophecy manage to get themselves back into this.
Yeah, I think this definitely will go score limit, especially if they can lock down this underground, then they're going to pretty much be in a position to close the game out right now.
Yeah, 60 seconds. All of their teammates do need to be in there. It looks like they have got one floating around. Rush with, once again, Rush with a 4-piece there. Rush going absolutely huge in this game. Finally getting taken down by Tommy. Torres is going to go back and challenge that. No, he isn't. That was smart play from Tommy to take down Gunchi. And kills being exchanged between the 2 sides. Let's get on board with somebody who's in that hard point. Swanee is coming in close, but being shut down by Crazy. Let's go on board with him.
Just spraying away with his death machine. I think it's so easy to use this underground. You can spray through all the walls. It's perfect for under here.
Yeah, Crazy's definitely saved this purely for this hard point. Not long left to go now. 30 points. They can't win on this hard point, so they will have to get another one. However, it does look like a foregone conclusion that this is going to be Fariko's, but just by how much? That is the real question. Of course, Fariko will want to keep going, end this on a high. How can Prophecy respond? I
imagine Prophecy are probably being heavily outslayed if we have a look. Gunchi's actually not had the best of maps so far anyway. I think Gunchi's actually ill this weekend. That might be part of the issue. I know,
yeah, he's not had the greatest of weeks, however. I did speak to Gunchi yesterday and he said he's feeling a lot better now. Crazy, just showing off a little bit there now. I wouldn't get too cocky, son. Of course, this is a best of 5, but now we are on board with Tommy, who's just been taken down. Let's see how Prophecy can respond. 238 points to 73. This has not gone well for Prof at all. Let's end the game with Rush, of course. By far, Fariko's standout player. He has got himself that 40 bomb. Going to extend that now with a quad feed from Rush. That was absolutely huge there. Just to end that game. Did not see all of those players on that screen, but wow, that is a huge play from Rush.
That's a hell of a first map for Allstars. They're going to have massive momentum from that.
See, look, I cannot see them. I can only see 2 players.
Because when they first spawn up, I don't think you get the boxes
they just
around
spawned
them.
underneath it. That was a huge play from Rush there. Final score going 250 to 73. Fariko Allstars, Rush 45 to 24. Wow, what a start to this winner bracket round number 4, I believe this is. Let me just double check that.
I just don't know what's wrong with Prof this weekend. I can't get my head around it.
Oh no, this is winner bracket round number 5. Sorry, I've shorted you by 1 there, guys. There's just been a change of host there, I believe. Let me just join. And everybody's gone to host.
Who do we go for here? Literally all of them.
I'll just wait a second, see if
they can decipher who they want to host.
Yep. So how are you finding this casting lark then, Philip? Obviously yesterday was the first time you'd ever casted at a Call of Duty LAN event.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's a change. It's not, you definitely don't get like that kind of hype that you get when you're playing, but yeah, it's good fun. It's good to kind of stay involved in it and have something to do. Because I think just spectating is a little dull.
Yeah, exactly. The joy with casting is it breaks up your day a little bit, I suppose, with you just doing a bit of casual casting. And somebody has joined somebody else's game there. We are just waiting on the next map, which is going to be